Hello traders, good day, Vladimir here. This is the live market review 25 of January 2017. Today we have one video as I could not upload two. So let's go over all the opportunities we have as the market is building them and see what we can trade, how and when. Let's start with the most recent ones we still have, we talked about and we're still with. The euro versus the kiwi, which we still are versus the last bottom, of course. Now, as long as it holds, the expectations are to continue and get the rally forward. If this low does not hold, we are going further lower, which could be even to below the previous daily low. And we're still with the daily triple cycle here, so yeah, we could still get this spike, we could still cross it a bit lower, and we will be after that next level of the opportunities, which could turn to be this kind of movement. Yeah, that's also a possibility, of course, but as I said, as long as the last low holds, the bullish pressure remains. And we now also got the break of the trend line. So that's again the correct bullish pressure. By ideal, of course, we still need to cross above this area to get the real momentum. But as I said, as long as the bottom is respected, bullish moves are expected. We are only after longs. Only if it will not be, then we have to adjust. In terms of statistics, we have the end of the month as good period for bottoms, and it started from 2 days ago and it goes through 2 days after. Basically, we are in a potential bottom period, and this is why it's I am after that. And if, as I said, if it does not hold, we have the beginning, actually a few days after the beginning of the next month, which would be 3rd, 4th, 6th, 7th. So if we keep it going, this would be our period here. Okay, go again, look for the longs. That's in terms of the euro kiwi, which so far holds. Aussie dollar did yesterday what we wanted finally. After completing the two false breaks, it gained the momentum here. Immediately with the momentum, it retraced to the upside. That was it right here. If you take a look, that was the break, an immediate pullback that happened during the Asian session, which provided here the opportunity to go for sell versus last stop and going to the bottom. Now, as long as this top holds, pressure remains bearish. Bottom line. What do we do? If we miss that, that's the two ways that we could accept, of course. Break below and we are looking for sells. All the bearish expectations remains as long as the last stop holds, as we are relying on this triple cycle with two false breaks in a row and convergence principle. That's why we are in a mood for sell. In terms of tops and bottoms, same story. We had previous 2 days as the top we are looking for, and we can see during all this period that's where it struggles. So this top is yet relevant, of course. We have a bearish hidden divergence here, which put the pressure on, and the statistic starts to be also with us and together with the predictor. So that's why we are after sells. Bottom line, as long as the last stop holds. New Zealandian dollar is the only one that still did not provide sell opportunities. Clearly, we still didn't get right below this low. Once we do, pull back into, and we are after sell. Same principle of triple cycle movement here, or special cycle movement here, to be corrected, and we will be after 38 to 50. That would be our target for this short. Euro dollar completed also this kind of triple by itself. Again, by ideal, the top level is the level to go for sales, but we already on a great zone. And we did have two false breaks in a row. Here, 1 and 2 on this place. We did gain the momentum here, pulling back now, bearish hidden divergence, trend line holds, resistance hold, and on lower time frames we have again good confirmation on that place. So while the top holds, expectations are for the correction. 38.2 down to 50 would be our targets, which we would be looking to go with. Just in case we get new high, then we will be looking for new false break to form before we short. Remember, it's all about patience, patience, patience. We're not going to push the button too fast here. Pound dollar created the top here as expected. Now, reaching this area, it starts to be under bearish pressure in between 126 to 128, a bit deep range, but this is what we have. We need two false breaks. Currently we didn't have even not one, so basically every two waves down like we've had yesterday are opportunities to buy. Every two waves down should still be the opportunity to go and try longs until it will create the false breaks with the bearish convergence principle, which will turn around the wheel and hint at the end of the current short-term rally. Aussie Kiwi, yesterday we were looking to go longs here, and with the break of the trend line, none of them happened. Not a false break happened here, but we did not gain any momentum, and it continued since then to the downside, going all the way to the 161.8. Oops, sorry, that's not the one. Going all the way to 161.8 expansion. We are here now, great zone with a bullish hidden divergence, and on the 1 hour chart with bullish divergence here forming. And bottom line, we can look and start look for the buy opportunities here. And that was the last two candles on that place. We got a spike above them. This is a good high. If we go above this place, we can look for two waves correction and breakout and start to go for longs. That will give us a false break here, followed by bullish divergence, momentum higher highs, retrace down, should provide us the buy opportunity, which we will want to follow there, as long as the bottom holds. If this bottom does not hold, we'll let it go, because there is still chance. We are dancing on the range of the daily. If this bottom does not hold, we are going for a potential triple cycle here, 1, 2, 3, something like that. A bit ugly, but still might be doable scenario, and then we are going to switch for longs. According to the monthly charts with the weekly cycles, we are only after buys here, and that's why I said our decision is clear. We only need buy, and for that we only need a set, right? So we play that safe for sure. In terms of bottoms, we don't have nothing to continue the bearish move. We are on a down move. Ending dates we have right here, series of these dates. Okay, so that could neither be now or at the beginning of the next month, 6 and 7. So we follow. We have great ideas, great zones. We only need wait for the setup. So do not push the button too fast. Remember that. It's very common mistake. Pound CAD, we need to move down in one. We expect the second, and we are going after buys here. So we are looking for the second leg down to form and switch to buys. Nothing changed in our view here. CAD yen, I expect one more push further to create special cycle. From here I would expect two waves correction and continuation further. So look for that to happen with the cross above these tops here. Get it, complete it, and get the correction and continuation further on after this double cycle correction. CAD franc, same story. Every drop down we are looking for buys. I would suggest here investments, but the idea was and remained the same. We are after buys. And for Aussie franc, which does now the second push down, I want by ideal correction of this triple cycle by 2 waves down, this is the ideal place. If we can get it here, we are going for long-term buys here, and that's the level around, well, I would say below 0.75, 0.7480, below that, and we start to look for the buy positions here. It looks really correct and really good with great probability, so definitely one we want to follow. Silver and gold, that's what we want. Now we still want the push lower to get us lower a bit before we are switching for buys. The idea there did not change. Yesterday I was looking for sales of the Dow Jones, for possible sales of these 2 waves, but we can see that the second wave now took us again to the top of the range. So we have to be careful here now. Nothing we can rely on currently, just the fact that we are on the 161.8 extension here. So yeah, I would expect some top here. Still wanted to go below this low to start the possible sell opportunities, or at least to create us here false break, lower lows, and then we can talk about the possible sells. If you want to play safer, then S&P creating a new high, which means if we can go now and create the principle of false break and convergence change, one false break, second false break could happen now, and if we can create that by creating lower lows here, we will create the convergence principle, which after we'll be looking for sells. Currently nothing to do, and that's why again you are proven time after time, and here again patience pays off, and this is same here. We don't want to push too fast, too soon, without a real reason, and this is why it's most important to wait for the setup to form. Once it does, we attack that. In terms of statistics, we have, if we put the tops here, we have a great timing coming by the end of the month and beginning of next month. This is why I say it starts to be ultra interesting. 25 is a great potential top, so the turnaround could actually start, and we follow that. Dow Jones, same story, 25, 26, great potential tops, and the beginning of the next month also could be the real time for us. So that's why I say get ready, don't act yet, wait for the setup, for the correct setup, yeah, and we will be attacking there. It's building up, it's warming up, it could start any moment, and this is why we have to be ready for action. We don't want to press the button too fast, we want the confirmation for action. So as for now, we do have many possible trades on our list. Aussie dollar, Kiwi CAD, Aussie Kiwi, we have the CAD yen, CAD franc on the list, euro dollar on the list, many of them, so it's more than enough to stick with. And of course the new one on the list, Aussie franc, we want dips to buy. That will be all for today, friends. I'll see you again tomorrow. As I said today, I'll have only one video due to some personal things, so I'll catch you tomorrow. Thank you for your time watching this video. I wish you great trading and wonderful day. Yours, Vladimir.